Welcome back, West Texas. I'm Damien Bartonek, and you know what time it is. Time to talk all things sports, baby. Now, you guys know I'm here at the annual Angelo State Christmas tree lighting, and still a little bit of the same thing, right? Not a lot of lights going on. It's a little dark out here, but don't worry because that tree is going to be lit very, very shortly. I heard from a reliable source it's going to happen at 6:20, so that's a couple minutes away. I'm very excited. But with that said, let's go ahead and talk about a team here in West Texas that's going to be shining just as bright as this tree tonight, and that is the Abilene Christian Wildcats football team. They won their first playoff game in school history over the weekend, a 24-0 shutout over Northern Arizona. Big time performance. But head coach Keith Patterson, he understands the history. He understands all that went on. And he said straight up, man, he's already done with that game. He's moving on. He's looking forward to this matchup against North Dakota State. And he knows this will be a tough one.
I think we talked about this last week. We're so programmed as coaches to put the previous week to bed. It's all, we're halfway through the morning on Monday, and we've already moved on, obviously, to our next opponent. So you really don't have time until after the season really to reflect back on what transpired 48 hours ago or whatever it's been.
And you know what? We talked about some football. Let's talk about some college basketball because we are here in December. You know, December, January, February, March. Those are college basketball months. So let's talk about Angelo State, the Rams, and the Rambells. It's only right because I'm here on the campus. And hey, let's go ahead and start with the Rams. So far they're 3-2, and they have a lot of new faces on their team. But head coach Vinay Patel, even though they haven't started out the hottest, he's very confident his team can turn it around. Reason being, the number one thing he says that all of his players must do, and he believes they will, is buying into their role. Role acceptance is the biggest thing he's looking forward to, and he believes should his team turn it around, it's going to be because of the roles that they accept that are given to them by the coaching staff.
I think the clearer those roles get defined, the better our team's going to be, but it's got to be role acceptance. I don't think people talk about role acceptance as much, and I think not only defining the role, but the kid accepting what his role in that team is. It's going to play a huge part in our success or lack of success this year. Is, as we keep going on and roles do get defined, do those kids buy into those roles or do they not?
And let's go ahead and talk about the women's side of things now. We all know Coach Ellis, man, she's no joke. She's one of the best leaders out there in D2 women's college basketball. And right now, her team is 2-3. But the one thing that they can definitely hang their hat on so far, even though they haven't had the most wins and the most success, is their defense. They have not allowed more than 60 points in one game this season, which is fantastic. And what Coach Ellis is hoping for is that they can parlay that success on defense into buckets on offense.
I think we just got to find creative ways of putting the ball in the hole. I love our team. I think we're very, very talented. We just, obviously, our problem right now is on the offensive end. Very pleased with our defensive end and what we're doing there. And I think that we're holding teams to a low amount of points, which is what we've always wanted. I think we're way better defensively at this point in the season than we've ever been.
Hey, there's a lot of exciting things going on here in West Texas in the sports world. It seems like West Texas just gets better and better with each passing month. We're in so many different sessions, so many awesome sports going on, but something that's just as awesome is the scene right here, man. We have so many people behind me, so many people just out here in the parking lot. It is literally insane. I need me some hot cocoa. You can get a little bit of everything. It's definitely a crazy experience, but with that said, again, tune in at 9 o'clock. I'll have the moment when this Christmas tree lights up. And with that said, that does it for Sports at 6, but keep it here for a little bit more news right after the break.